Best behavior.
Absolutely.
Shabbat shalom, everyone on YouTube. Welcome to our service. We're just welcoming everyone in as we wait to get started.
Doesn't appear to be working. You should be any more excited.
Oh, there's Drew.
Hello.
Okay.
Hi, Drew.
Hey, how's everybody?
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Good Shabbat. We just called, Charlotte just actually FaceTime. She said, I'm going to see you on Shabbat. I said, Shabbat shalom. She went, hey. Hi, Marcia.
Hi, Drew. Hi, guys.
Hey, Lori.
Hi.
Hi.
What are you eating?
Hi, Cantor.
Hello.
Hi, Ann. Long time no see.
Hello, Shabbat Shalom.
You want to put it up on here?
Or bigger if you want to.
Rabbi's there.
It's okay.
Hi, Cheryl.
Hi.
Drew.
So Seth, I see that your practice is opening back up.
Yeah.
That's
The
wonderful.
Everybody.
But my part of the practice is finally.
I'll be back in a minute.
That's great.
But we have to limit how many people come in. It's a whole big deal, but it's better than not working.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, so.
That's your head on.
Aunt Mo.
What a surprise.
We woke up to that morning.
Hi, Perkis, Jason family.
Hi, Rabbi.
No, they must be under the screen. Let's see.
Look at Aunt's fancy lipstick.
Hi, Pat. Hi, Toby.
Yeah.
My guess is that. Hi, Camille.
Hi,
John.
Hi,
Rabbi.
Most of you are too young to know.
Hi, Shar. It's 18 and 36.
Yeah.
People that they're. No, it's 18 and 36.
Shabbat shalom, Andrea.
Drew, listen to her.
Yeah.
Shabbat
shalom, man.
Shabbat shalom, George.
Doesn't look like anything.
Hi,
Promise,
sure.
all will be explained.
Okay, fine. You want to get rid of it?
Whatever you want to do.
Or show it back? No, I'd rather keep it on. If you want me to take it off, I'll take it off.
Shabbat shalom, Rabbi. Beautiful new hairdo.
Thank you. This is
It
what
looks
happens
great.
in quarantine.
I like it.
I need a haircut too. It's
We'll
enough.
go arrest the hairdresser or something, you know.
Hold on.
Your hair looks beautiful.
We'll get started in about 1 minute.
It says Drew Stackenberg.
Yes.
She said, she's asking me, Charlotte, what does that say?
That's you.
Thank you.
Charlotte, Shabbat shalom.
Oh, nice.
More further away so they can get fit. Can't zoom the lens, unfortunately.
Want to try to do some.
And I heard your baseball event was very good. Baseball was awesome last night. Special thanks to Drew and Todd Wachtel, who was such a great host and led an amazing discussion.
Fabulous.
I really enjoyed that.
It was
Yes.
so fun. And they were such nice men.
We just should have recorded it.
It was a special moment we'll hold in our hearts.
There you go.
You're right.
You played baseball on
Do it
Zoom?
again anytime.
No, we had 2 members of the Israeli national team that qualified for the upcoming Olympics speak. It was great.
Wow.
Baseball.
Wow.
Baseball.
Oh. Let's see.
Okay. Really? Cantor's not there? Hi, Barbara.
Down here. Hello.
Took me a while to figure out
Ken
how to.
Pograb, where are you?
Seriously?
What's in your background?
Yeah.
Amsterdam.
Oh, beautiful.
Love traveling the world with you, Ken.
Oh, you did it.
So let me see.
Oh, I can't make it bigger. Okay, so, but
Although she might need to be.
yeah.
For your
Oops.
Gmail, close up all your tabs.
Let's go. Now what?
Oh, look at all the people.
Oh, now what?
Shabbat shalom, everyone. It is such a pleasure to see all of you this evening. We are honoring tonight our high and double high club members. I've muted all of you. You have the ability to mute and unmute yourselves, but please use it judiciously. Shabbat shalom.
מה יפה היום, שבת שלום. מה יפה היום, שבת שלום. שבת, שבת שלום. שבת, שבת שלום. שבת, שבת שלום. Shabbat shalom, מה יפה היום, Shabbat shalom, מה יפה היום, Shabbat shalom.
Welcome to everyone who is with us tonight by Zoom or by YouTube. We continue to pray for the health and well-being of you and your families. This Shabbat is special in several ways. Tonight we are inducting a number of families into our Chai Club. These are congregants who have reached 18 or 36 years of membership at Congregation Beth Chaim. We are grateful to you for your continued support of and involvement in our community. Also, our student Molly Lockman had planned to be called to the Bima this Shabbat as one of Beth Chaim's B'nai Mitzvah. Due to the pandemic, she has rescheduled her service and celebration. However, she composed a piece tonight in honor of this Shabbat that will always be an important date for her and her family. I now invite Molly to share her beautiful and poignant words with us.
In dark times, we look for the light, the glimpses of candles that have not been extinguished, hearts where not all hope has been lost. We find strength in each other. The stars in the sky are trillions of miles apart, but combined make up something amazing. In dark times, we look for the light that can be found in one another. In dark times, we look for the light, the rays of warm sunshine or the sparkle of kindness in a dog's eyes. We can find hope in the world around us if we open our eyes a little wider and our hearts a little more. No matter how different our lives have become, the sun still rises and sets every day, providing us with a show so many miss. The birds still sing, the trees still bloom, the sky is still beautiful. In dark times, we look for the light that can be found in the natural world. In dark times, we look for light, the spark within us, that spark of life that is the source of creativity and hope. It may be small, but a tiny spark can grow into a mighty flame. By looking for the light within ourselves, we can nurture it and then help spread it to others, making the world a brighter place.
You're welcome to now light your Shabbat candles, as Molly, you are actively bringing light into this world in more way than one.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר קידשנו במצוותיו וציוונו להדליק נר של שבת.
Thank you, Molly. We now raise our Kiddush cups as we say thank you for this Shabbat and this symbol of joy.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם בורא פרי הגפן. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר קידשנו במצוותיו ורצבנו בשבת קודשו באהבה וברצון הנחילנו זיכרון למעשה בראשית כי הוא יום תחילה למקראי קודש זכר ליציאת מצרים כי בנו בחרת ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים בשבת קודשך באהבה וברצון הנחלתנו ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת.
L'chaim.
לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה שמור וזכור בדיבור אחד השמיענו אל המיוחד אדוני אחד ושמו אחד שם ותפארת ולתהילה לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה כי מקור הברכה מראש מקדם נסוך הסוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה תתעוררי, תתעוררי, כי באורך ומי אורי, אורי אורי שיר דברי, כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה לך דודי, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה לך דודי, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. בואי בשלום עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצולה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה, בואי חלה, בואי חלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה, לך דודי כלה, פני שבת נקבלה.
I invite you to type in the chat box or unmute yourself and say Shabbat Shalom. If you're sitting next to someone, give them a hug or a kiss and say Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
We now continue with Chatzi Kaddish.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, תלמד יברח חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בגלה בגלה, ובזמן קריב אמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך, לעלם עולל מעל מיה, יתברך, יתברך וישתבח, ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל, שמי דקודשה בריחו. לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דמירן בעלמה, ואמרו אמן. ברכו את אדוני המבורך, ברכו את אדוני המבורך, ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד, ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר בדברו מעריב הרבים, מעריב הרבים. You called the world into being and spread all the stars in the heavens above. You made the morning and evening, surrounding us daily with signs of your love. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bidbaro ma'ariv aravim, ma'ariv aravim.
As you taught Torah to those whose names I bear, teach me Torah too. Its mystery beckons, yet I struggle with its truth. You meant Torah for me. Did you mean the struggle for me too? Don't let me struggle alone. Help me to understand, to be wise, to listen, to know. Lead me into the mystery. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael.
Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shem kevod malchuto leolam vaed. La 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך. לה לה יה לה 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 יה לה 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 הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך. לה יאללה לה לה יאללה לה 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 ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ושוכבך וקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. לי לי לה 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 למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
We read together. You shall love the eternal your God with all your heart, with all your mind, with all your being. Set these words which I command you this day upon your heart. Teach them faithfully to your children. Speak of them in your home and on your way, when you lie down and when you rise up. Bind them as a sign upon your hand. Let them be a symbol before your eyes. Inscribe them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates. Be mindful of all my mitzvot and do them. So shall you consecrate yourselves to your God. I am the eternal your God, who led you out of Egypt to be your God. I am the eternal your God. Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before ever we stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go, it is eternally Egypt, that there is a better place, a promised land, that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness, that there is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands, marching together.
מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש, נורא תהילתו ספר, נורא תהילתו ספר. מלכותך ראו בניך, הים לפני משה, זה עליינו ואמרו, אדוני לו לעולם ועד, אדוני לו לעולם ועד. לה 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 השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום, עמידנו שומרנו לחיים. Spread shelter of your peace over us, guide us in wisdom, compassion and trust. Ashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, of your name. Shield us from hatred, sorrow, and pain. Ashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, ve'amidenu shomreinu l'chaim, l'chaim, l'chaim. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים, את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
We are a people in whom the past endures, in whom the present is inconceivable without moments gone by. The Exodus lasted a moment enduring forever. What happened once upon a time happens all the time.
יגיד תהילתך, ופי יגיד תהילתך. נה 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 אדוני, נה 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 שפתי תהילה, נה 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 ופי יגיד תהילתך. יגיד תהילתך. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו ואמותינו, אלוהי אברהם, אלוהי יצחק ואלוהי יעקב, אלוהי שרה, אלוהי רבקה, אלוהי רחל ואלוהי לאה, האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון גומל חסדים טובים וקונה הכל וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם למען שמו באהבה. מלך חוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע, מוריד הטל, מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר, מי כמוך בעל גבורות, ומדומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה, ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלה. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
We now take a moment to express our gratitude at all kinds of blessings in our lives. So I invite you to type in the chat box, or if you're watching on YouTube and are not alone, say what you're grateful for this Shabbat, this week, this month. While things are tough, we get through the tough by looking at the good. And so I look forward to seeing the blessings that you are thankful for. Grateful to have your adult children at home. Grateful for our new Chai and Double Chai Club members. Grateful for a healthy family, for employment, for enough to eat. Grateful for healing. Grateful for technology like Zoom. Grateful to get together virtually. Grateful to see everyone. Grateful for the beautiful weather. Hopefully some of us got outside today. I'm grateful to have no new cases. I assume that's in West Windsor today. Great to hear. Grateful to be back at work. Grateful for healthy scan results. Amen. Grateful to have your daughter home soon. Grateful for your community. Grateful for a roof over your head. Grateful to Zoom on Shabbat with your family specifically. And grateful for this day of rest. Please keep these blessings coming. We want to see them all. And we'll continue with Shalom Rav, our prayer for peace.
מודים אנחנו לך, מודים אנחנו לך. שלום רב על ישראל עמך, שים מעולם. שלום רב על ישראל עמך, שים מעולם. כי אתה הוא מלך אדון לכל השלום. כי אתה הוא מלך אדון לכל השלום. שלום רב על ישראל עמך, תשים לעולם. שלום רב על ישראל עמך, תשים לעולם. וטוב בעיניך לברך את עמך ישראל, בכל עת ובכל שעה לשלומך. שלום רב על ישראל עמך, תשים לעולם. שלום רב על ישראל עמך, תשים לעולם. ברוך אתה אדוני המברך את עמו, את עמו ישראל בשלום. שלום רב על ישראל עמך, תשים לעולם. שלום רב על ישראל עמך, תשים לעולם. תשים לעולם. תשים לעולם.
We now take a few moments for silent prayer to offer the prayers that are within us as opposed to in our prayer book, to listen to the beating of our own hearts and to sit with ourselves.
רצון ימפי וגיון ליבי לפניך אדוני צורי אדוני צורי וגואלי וגואלי
Especially at this time of pandemic, we keep many in our thoughts and prayers as we wish for healing. But we know that it's not only COVID-19 that so many suffer from. And so if you are thinking of someone this Shabbat, someone who may need healing, whether that be of the body, of the heart, of the mind, or of the soul, please write those names in the chat box. Please say those names out loud at home. We want to help you lift up our voices in prayer. And tonight we'll sing a different kind of healing prayer, more a meditation than words asking God for healing. But it is our communal lifting up of voices, our coming together, that is going to send this positive energy out to all who are in need. And in addition to those in the chat box, our community is thinking of Rhoda Schwartz, Arlene Grable, Teddy Molaski, Nathan Hecker, Claire Meyer, William Jackie Sola, Steve Bizanoff, Marion Berman, Ginny Gittleman, Matt Nelson, Betty Abramowitz, Marvin Lazarowitz, Marsha Lamel, Tiffany White, Claire Moonkachi, Eileen Applebaum, Bob Gast, Chaim Ben Esther, Carl Pierce, Megan Mosley, Elaine Berkowitz, and Edna Silberman. For all those and many more across the globe in need of healing, we sing these words.
If you want to keep the hallelujah going, you can harmonize. Just pick a part. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. It's really easy, that's all it is. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Keep that going. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Ma godlu, ma secha
In the Hebrew alphabet, each letter has a numerical value. Aleph is 1, Bet is 2, and so on. Chai is the Hebrew word for life, and its numerical value is 18. Because Jewish tradition places such a high value on life, we like to invoke the number 18 as often as we can. Regularly, we see this in monetary gifts or donations that are given in increments of 18, $36, $54, $180. Tonight, we are honoring those members of Beth Chaim who have been in our congregational family for 18 or 36 years. We want to name these families and hear their stories, thanking them for helping to sustain our Beit Chaim, our house of life. And it just so happens that this year's Chai Club Shabbat service falls on Parashat Behar Bechukotai, the last Torah portion in the book of Leviticus. Jewish tradition has a ritual for marking the end of one book of Torah so we can begin a new one with intention. We are instructed to recite 3 words in Hebrew, Chazak, Chazak, Venit Chazek, meaning be strong and let us strengthen one another. Always when one chapter ends, another begins. And with that new beginning, we are filled with excitement and anticipation. As we acknowledge the first 18 and 36 years of temple life for several of our members, we pray that our Chai Club honorees will be celebrated again in 18 years as double Chai Club members. And I look forward to the day when we will have a triple Chai Club member to recognize. As our newest Chai Club members begin a new chapter of their time at Beth Chaim, may you find strength in our community, and in turn, may you continue to strengthen all of us. Together we are stronger, so we are incredibly grateful for each and every one of you. We will now display names and pictures of all of our Chai Club members, as well as hear personal stories from some of our inductees. When you see your name, please wave so we can celebrate you. We'll hear from Miriam Rubin.
Hi, can you hear me? Okay. It's not typically like me to volunteer to speak at something like this, but recent events have sort of led me to this moment. My kids started out at your preschool. I didn't even realize we had been connected for 18 years till I got the email. My kids started out at 2.5 years old at your preschool. And then someone had just told me about it. It's a good preschool. So they started 2 days a week. And then they started at your summer camp. And then they went to Hebrew school and they were bat mitzvah there. And we had so many lovely events that were connected with the temple and my family. Sorry. My daughter Amanda, I don't know if you can see her picture on the screen, but she's on the left. So she also continued on and had her confirmation and was part of the youth group and really loved being part of the temple. And there's so many things that that we've done over the years that are so connected to the temple. I don't go regularly. I don't participate in that many things as a single parent of twins. I don't have a lot of extra time on my hand, but I just feel so connected. And even when one of my daughters was doing her college applications and they just finished college, their second year of college this week, with finals this week. They used quotes from Rabbi Wisnia in their essay. So, I mean, there's so many little things over the years that made a difference that were so impactful. And then most recently, as you, as the clergy at the temple know, my father passed away from COVID. And this has been a really hard time. And I'm sorry. But I'm so grateful that you were there for us. You made it so much better and so much easier to get through this. And so when I got this notice that we had been connected for 18 years, I felt, you know, I should speak up and tell you all how much it's meant to me and my family. From the time my kids were 2 up until now, you know, through the passing of my father, it's really been impactful on our lives. And I just wanted to share that with you in particular and with everybody who's participating. So that's really all I have to say, but it's really been meaningful to all of us. And you've helped us through some good times and some bad times. And I'm happy that I've been part of the temple for 18 years. That's all.
Thank you, Miriam.
Sorry.
Hi, everybody. I'm Shelly Miller. I'm here with my husband, Howie, my son, Jared, and our daughter, Lauren, lives in Connecticut, but she is also with us tonight. So I just wanted to say a couple of words. We're really excited to be honored for our 18 years of membership, but we actually consider our relationship with Beth Chaim to be about 20 years. It started when our daughter Lauren was in the 3-year-old class that Robin Smolarz had, the I Am 3 Mommy and Me class. But if I had to sum up in one phrase what our family's experience has been with Beth Chaim, I'd say Beth Chaim has shown our family how being Jewish can be fun. And I'd like to share just 3 examples of that. So the first is when our daughter Lauren came home from religious school one day when she was in 3rd grade and said she wanted to go to sleepaway camp at Camp Harlem. Now, Howie and I didn't know anything about Camp Harlem, but Lauren attended a presentation at Beth Chaim that sparked so much excitement. Her friends Lily Waldorf and Sophie Bramnick from Beth Chaim were going to be campers too. So packed her bags. She spent several summers of her childhood at Camp Harlem with other Jewish kids, and she had the best time. And our son Jared also enjoyed several years at this wonderful Jewish camp that we learned about through Beth Chaim. In fact, one of his Camp Harlem friends actually became his fraternity brother at the University of Michigan. Then when our kids got older, they learned about opportunities with mitzvah corps from Beth Chaim. Lauren experienced 6 weeks of urban mitzvah corps at Rutgers. Jared enjoyed a mitzvah corps experience in Costa Rica. And again, they were surrounded by Jewish friends who made being Jewish fun. But the kids aren't the only ones who are allowed to have fun. So the third example is how I have fun. So Beth Chaim has made being Jewish fun for me too. I had the pleasure of joining Rabbi Blum and Anne on the women's spirituality trip to Israel in November. We laughed, we cried, and I formed wonderful friendships with 20 other women from the congregation, many of whom I saw and wished Shabbat Shalom to, because they are here tonight at the service. And I will forever be grateful that our trip happened before COVID-19. But our family is truly fortunate to have found Beth Chaim as our Jewish home, and we look forward to many more fun times together.
Thank you, Shelly.
Okay, hi everyone. I moved here in January of 1983. I was a single parent. My children's biological father was not Jewish, and I was very concerned that they would find a place where they were not looked at differently. I never went to temple. My parents didn't belong to temple when I was growing up, and I really wanted them to have what I didn't have. And I went and I met with Rabbi Wisnia, and he reassured me that we would be welcomed with open arms, and we were, and we're still here. And as you can see from the picture, there are both my daughters with 6 of our 10 grandchildren. And the greatest joy we have now is bringing Carrie's daughters to Beth Chaim, because according to Isabel, Anne is her very best friend. Thank you, everyone.
Am I on? Yeah. Okay. Hi, everyone. This is Sharon Taxler speaking. And we've been members for 36 years. That's amazing in and of itself. And it started with our daughter, Sarah, attending the preschool. And then our son started when he was old enough to go into class Aleph, and then Sarah joined him, and then I joined them because I became a teacher and taught. Imagine having your mother as your teacher, which they both had to endure in 6th grade, along with a number of their friends. And I can lay claim to teaching all of Rabbi Wisnia's kids. And from there, I went and completed confirmation, and then got to do a Haftarah because I had never celebrated a bat mitzvah. And from there, I always felt a part, and especially having the Rosh Chodesh group. And Rabbi Wisnia did our son's wedding. And then we've also had some of the sad times that everyone goes to, losing parents, and most recently, Stephen's mom, Millie. And what Rabbi Blum did, arranging a minyan and shiva via Zoom, really meant a lot to all of us. We were able to see people who we wouldn't have been able to see normally because they live so far away. So it completes life's circle. And now both our children are married, and we have a new grandchild, and life goes on. But throughout it all, we've been members of Beth Chaim.
Thank you, Sharon. We'll now also be projecting the names of all of our congregants who are more than 18 years at Beth Chaim. So you may not be inducted tonight, but you already have been, and you are members of our Chai and Double Chai Club. And so we want to say thank you to you as well. And we want to draw holiness into this moment by sharing a blessing. And so I'm going to ask everyone who belongs to the Chai or Double Chai Club. So if you've been a member for 18 years or more to join in this blessing. And then when we hit the italics in just a moment, the rest of the congregation will respond. When we share our happiness with one another, our joy rises to new heights.
When we share our troubles, our burden is lessened. We give thanks to you for the friendships we have made at Beth Congregation for many years, blessings we have enjoyed with members of the sacred place. We celebrate the opportunity to learn, teach, to pray and be with one another, and we take pride in the good that we bring to our local community.
And we care for our friends and neighbors and assist those in need.
May we share many years of blessings through service to you and our people, our community, and love. Amen.
We respond, eternal God, we
We give thanks to you for the blessings that flow from what we share, the experience and wisdom of adults, the hopes and dreams of the young, and the examples of care and courage which inspire us. We are grateful for the service and presence of those who have sustained Congregation Beth Chaim for 18 years and longer. May they always know health and peace. With gratitude for all they bring, let us go from strength to strength. Amen.
We mark all significant moments with this prayer of thanksgiving. We thank God for giving us life, for keeping us alive, and for bringing us to this moment. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'echeanu v'kimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'echeanu v'kimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Amen. עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסד ארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגבהי מרומים, הוא אלוהינו אין עוד. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים, לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
We now pause to remember those who are no longer with us, but whom we carry in our hearts. If you are keeping someone in your memory this Shabbat, I invite you to type those names in the chat box. And members of our congregation are remembering the following loved ones. Those who were laid to rest in the last week, whose loved ones are observing Shiv'ah, the 7 days of mourning. Betsy Horahan, mother of Nancy Gartenberg. Sylvia Raffleson, great aunt of Doug Mullen, and Louis Eisenberg, father of Carol Sonator. And the following loved ones whose survivors are observing Shloshim, the 30 days of mourning. Miriam Lichter, mother of Glenn Newman, Mildred Taxler, mother of Stephen Taxler, Milton Rubin, father of Miriam Rubin, Pearl Weiss, mother of Daniel Weiss, Roberta Green, mother of Adria Sherman's brother-in-law. And remember the following loved ones who were taken from us around this time in years past, whose yard sites fell this week. Ray Hellerman, Julius Beck, Jacob Goldstein, Daniel Blumberg, Helen Cronenfeld, Helen Burns, Erwin Butensky, Irving Lippitz, Lee Chason, Zerna Cohen, Carl Byrne, Stanley Friedland, Bertha Slutskin, Esther Carlin, Angela Lynn Haftel, Ada Kaminsky, Sylvia Fierst, Ruth Gussler, Lillian Liebenson, Joel Berwick, Samuel Rackbuck, Martin Greenbaum, Marion Bierbaum, Benjamin Goldberg, Doris Tabor, Matthew Appel, Leo Grossbard, Frida Price, Harry Kossower, Sylvia Pinter, and Martin Steinman. For all those and many more we are keeping in our hearts, we recite these words of Mourner's Kaddish together. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah, B'alma divrach yirutei, B'amlich malchutei, V'chayechon uv'yomechon, U'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael, Ba'agala uv'izman kariv v'yimru. Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah mevarach le'alam ul'almei almaya. Yit barach v'ish tabach v'yit pa'ar v'yit romam v'yit naseh. V'yit hadar v'yit aleh v'yit halal. Shemei dekudisha brichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechemata. Da'amiran bi'alma v'yimru. Amen. Yehei shlama Rabbah min shemaya. V'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav. Hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru. Amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us and to all Israel, to which we say, Amen. Now I invite our president, Ken Pograb, to share a few announcements with us.
Hey, I want to start by saying on behalf of the board, I want to wish a mazel tov and thank you to the Chai Club and the Double Chai Club members, the new and previous inductees. So announcements. Tomorrow morning at 10:45 is Torah study, when we will finish studying the book of Leviticus.
8:45.
8:45, what did I say?
You said 10:45.
All right, well, I didn't get to one announcement, messing it up, so I can't read, I guess. Anyway, let me get this straight. At 9:30 is Tot Shabbat. We invite the youngest members of our community and the adults who love them to come in their PJs, ready to sing and dance in honor of Shabbat. At 7:30 tomorrow evening, we will say goodbye to Shabbat with Havdalah. On Sunday morning, the religious school will gather at 9 a.m. for the last official day of school. However, stay tuned for more learning opportunities as we head into summer. Definitely feels like summer today. And our adult education class, Exploring God, will have its final session at 9:30. I know you were all upset last week when it was canceled for Mother's Day, but tomorrow, Sunday at 9:30. Visit our website, bethchaim.org, for more details about upcoming events. One more thing, very important. We are grateful to the more than 100 families who have given generously to the Sustain Beth Chaim campaign. Whether you are a current member, a returning family, or a most welcome guest, and you have not had an opportunity to participate, please go to bethchaim.org if you are able to support our sacred community. And if you are not yet a member, we would love to connect with you. Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you, Ken. You did great.
have come from near and far to raise our voice in song. And the more we join in the refrain, the more we feel strong. Chazak, Chazak, Veni Chazek. There is a power in this place and time which shapes the rest of our lives. For when we return each year, we find the truth we can't deny. Be strong, let us strengthen one another. Be strong, let us celebrate our lives. Be strong, let us strengthen one another. Chazak, Chazak, Veni Chazek. Chazak, Chazak, Veni Chazek. As we sing, we link ourselves to those who came before, and we're one with all those yet to come. Our strength, it will endure. Be strong, let us strengthen one another. Be strong, let us celebrate our lives. Be strong, let us strengthen one another. Chazak, Chazak. Be strong, let us strengthen one another. Be strong, let us celebrate our lives. Be strong, let us strengthen one another. Chazak, Chazak. Be strong, be strong. Chazak, Chazak, ונתחזק.
The children of Israel were about to enter the promised land, and the road before them was difficult and challenging. Moses said to the leader that was going to take the reins from him, to Joshua, Chazak ve'amatz, be strong and of good courage. And as we look into the unknown, as we are struggling in so many ways at this time, let us be strong and of good courage and lean on each other, on this holy, sacred community for that Chazak and Amatz. And Cantor, let us finish with this blessing.
Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha.
May God bless us and protect us.
Yaher Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka.
May God's light shine upon us, and may God be gracious to us.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'asem lecha shalom.
May we always feel that God's presence is near, and may we be blessed with the greatest gift of all, the gift of peace.
Amen.
Shabbat shalom.
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 Shabbat
shalom, everyone. Shabbat shalom.
Shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
I saw that, Neil.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
How you doing?
Who's playing music?
You're in piano.
Not me.
It's not mine.
Now she's gone.
Everybody's gone? No refreshments?
Your own egg. Ice cream at the Blumhouse.
Oh,
Right over. I'm sure Lindsay's up for that.
I made
Social
mantle
distancing.
bread.
Ooh.
Good night, everybody. Shabbat shalom.
We have
Shabbat
gluten-free
shalom.
challah here.
Hello.
Shalom,
Shabbat
Good night, guys.
shalom.
Everybody have a great weekend.
Hi, Mark and Ellen.
Too, Dan.
Thank you.
Should FaceTime.
See ya. Hey, Don.
Vinny, where are you?
Don's now on video. He was hiding the whole service.
Where's your
Only
family?
part of it.
Okay.
Don, you figured out all your Zoom issues, huh?
Yesterday? Yeah, last night, the password sign-on page was somehow hidden from view.
Maybe somebody was trying to give you a message,
So I
Don.
don't know, but
It did not come from our end, Don.
no, but so finally I realized I could sign on as Karen, and that worked.
There you
I
go.
missed the video at the beginning. I would have liked to have seen that.
Too bad it wasn't recorded. It was really nice. All right, good night, everyone.
Good night,
Night,
guys.
Dan.
Good night, everyone.
Barbara, I'm so glad
Barbara,
Yes.
Barbara, we're so glad you're here.
No, we're still here.
I think I can unmute Barbara.
I don't know how to leave.
Barbara, we're so glad to see you.
Oh, thank you very much. I like it. It's really, really exciting to be able to do this.
And to just see your face,
Barbara.
it's been too long.
Barbara, it's Ellen. You learned how to do an
Oh,
iPad. Congratulations.
Well, with help, with a lot of help.
Oh, so you'll be on camera tomorrow morning then for class?
I hope so.
Oh,
I
good.
hope so. I'm gonna leave it on all night just in case.
Barbara, you can call me. It's fine.
Oh.
But
well,
that-
now- okay, well,
Very
That's
exciting.
odd.
Oh, Cantor, do you want me to go back to you so you can turn
Good night.
YouTube off?
I understand that.
Oh, I think, well, if we end the meeting, it'll stop, but.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
there we go.
see if
All
I
right,
can,
friends. We'll see you
Good
later.
Good night, everyone.
Night.
Shabbat shalom.